And good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's round two C West playoff matchup between Clouded Vines in the blue trunks and Crimson Five in the red trunks. And joining me live via satellite tonight, we have a co-caster, Death Punisher. How in the heck are you, my friend?
I am good, Rackham. Thanks for having me. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I mean, no complaints, and if I was, no one would listen to it anyway. So what's the point? But most importantly, I'm excited for some super awesome hot action tonight. So let me tell the teams get it cranked up. And then we will get it started. So I did notice something interesting tonight. Crimson Five has only been involved in 2 matches this season that were not dominations. So winner of the first match, and we can get out of here quick. You get to the bar or wherever. You got somewhere else to be. This might be the match for you.
Oh, that is. I'm excited, Rackham. Always starting on a battlefield too. What a great way to really kind of just let everyone kind of battle in lanes here. This will be exciting and fun.
As the Emperor once said, "Let the hate flow." I believe that's a quote. So with it being the playoffs, Clouded Mines is the 3 seed, Crimson 5 is the 7 seed. So Clouded Mines wins the coin flip, and they have chosen hero pick, so they'll be banning and picking first. As far as map bans, Towers of Doom and Dragonshire got banned by Clouded Mines. Tomb of the Spider Queen and Infernal Shrines got banned by Crimson 5, and Crimson 5 have decided to take us to Battlefield of Eternity. And it looks like we have Tracer and Tychus getting banned, and Rhaegar. When's the last time you saw Tracer banned? That's got to be a target ban, right?
It feels like it should be, yeah. It's been a bit, but Tracer first pick or first ban rather is always targeting someone there.
So I wonder how many times has Tracer been banned in this season? If only we had a way to go answer that. She has been banned 23 times. I would have said way lower than that. So what do I know?
Yeah, so they get rid of. People say we got some echo going on here for us as well.
How about that? Is that better? I'll bet that's better.
Not that it should affect. While you are working on that, we see a Tychus ban as well. We see Rhaegar banned on the side of the Cloud Mines, and also Anduin banning. Trelana first picking the Vala with a Johanna and Ming coming out of Crimson 5 for their picks 2 and 3.
Yep, and I think I got that. You were hearing both microphones, so I turned one of them off. Someone in chat, let me know if that's good. I think we're good now. So they get rid of Peach's Anduin, so no crazy yeets going on. Mm-hmm. So Vala and Malthael, they've got, and Stukov with big floppy arm, they've got some burn over there, but you've got Ming on the other side too, so we'll have to see how this plays out, whether they draft like a gray Ming or something to go with the Ming and really get the burn, or whether they play for team fights and kill people.
Yeah, it'll be good. And with Stukov coming out there, Rackham, we obviously expect some follow-up CC coming out of Star Knight here. I would assume perhaps maybe an ETC May variant, something to really kind of help lock that down.
All right. Sorry, chatting with Tiger there to see if the echo has gone away. Hopefully it has. If not, I'll just have to mute myself and you can talk the entire time.
Ooh.
Weenus says it's better. So we're now giving people what they want.
Yes. Oh, man. Poor people. But we see Mayban coming out on the side of Crimson 5. So if you're looking at this, we get the Hakagon 2 here, Rackham. So one of the globals down. Perhaps we get a false head or right wing still available for that extra global pressure as well.
They put with it. Still need a healer. I don't know. Brightwing is still on the board. I wouldn't be surprised to see Brightwing. Mm-hmm. No, or we see a Lucio.
All right.
And Artanis. So there's some more burn from Shadonis.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they counter it?
Yeah.
Thank everyone in chat for coming out, by the way. Shout out to chat. Give yourselves a hand.
If you're Cloud of Mines, Rackham, who do you think you pick up here in the last 2 picks?
I wouldn't mind seeing the variant. I just love the variant Stukov combo, and this is a good map for it. My team played that to some success a couple of times. But nope, they go with a new Brack. So that also gives Stukov a place to put the circle you charge, and then put the circle underneath where he charges. So
and and Ruffian with the Junkrat there, that's nice. And Phoenix coming out for Mango Man.
All right, so I don't think anyone's going to swap. So we will send you off to the cool NGS intro, and we'll see you on the other side of it.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bulb.
Here. 4-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, here's Light Bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man Light Bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
All right, welcome back. Game is loading in. So, do you think we're going to see a lot of team fights, or do the teams just try and outburn each other on the first one? What do you think happens at the first objective?
I think we'll see a kind of whoever's going to take the solo lane camp. I think that's where we're going to see some of the action start off with Rackham coming in here. But it's 2 lanes. There's only so many places you can be at, and brawling is one of the better ones you can do.
Yep. So, would you like to introduce the red team for me, please?
Yes, absolutely. On Phoenix, we have Mango Man. We have Chair Diff on Li Ming, Rewind on Lucio, Trey Work on Johanna, and Shadonis on Artanis.
Oh, we have our first pause of the game. So I'll go ahead and announce the blue team, but I'll do it slowly. So we have Peach on Stukov, Star Knight on a new Barak, Ruffian on the Junkrat, Kian on the Malthael, and Trelena on the Vala. And that's as slow as I can go. So we'll just have to see if they can get everything fixed. Hopefully they do very, very soon.
Yeah.
And seeing the chat there, they are just lagging and trying to fix it. So I'd rather have them wait a little bit and get a good game than have someone lag the whole time. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So Rackham, whose draft do you like better initially here while we're sitting here waiting?
I think I got to go with Clouded Minds, but as a Stukov player, I just like getting up there and slapping the Immortal. I feel impactful. And then you've got Vala, and Malthael can also do a little bit of burn there. Although they do have the Artanis, so you can go Immature Opponent, and Ming can burn as well. But I think if you're just looking at the objective, I like Clouded Minds a little bit. But if Artanis can get some good swipes on Vala or Junkrat and put them in trouble, I think that might be the team to watch too. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Absolutely. Talent-wise, nothing out of the ordinary here that I'm seeing. Just checking the outlanes here, but everything seemed par of the course on this initial level 1.
See Vala with Q talent, which is pretty standard here. And who else is collecting something? Phoenix is collecting circles. Other than that, I think that's it. So both teams starting out real passively. Let's go check out the top lane, see what's going on there. They're just going to trade a little bit, so boring. Let's go back to the main lane. So I have a question for you, Death, while we're waiting on this game to warm up. Can you tell me, why does a 4-man go to the bottom on this map and the top is the solo lane? Same with Braxis Holdout. Why do we do that? No one has been able to give me a good answer for that. I do not know, but I need to know.
Rackham, I feel like if I would know the answer to this, I should go buy a lottery ticket right now. But this is one of life's great mysteries. We'll just never know.
We always do it. I don't know why. All right, so let's go check out the top lane. Yep, just trading back and forth. Artanis taking a little bit of the worst of that so far. Kian's able to heal up off of him. He's got a little bit low, but Artanis gonna get safe. He's backbend as well. He's got a tap, so he's fine. Nothing to see here, folks.
Yep, and I would expect Malthael to win this this matchup here pretty handily, especially without stacking from Artanis. That's not much he can do out there.
Does that change later on in the game with talents, or is it going to be like that the whole game? Malthael is going to be able to bully him up there.
I think it's going to depend on how aggressive Kian's playing. I think coming on it, later on it might be a little closer there. But just with lifesteal out in the minion wave, Malthael has that locked in pretty good for that winning at the top lane.
I thought the Crimson 5 was going to take a play for the camp down there, but they're just kind of looking at it. I think making sure the Clouded Mines didn't make a play for that.
I don't know if these teams know this or not, but usually there's at least 2 deaths by the 2-minute mark here.
Well, Ming tried to get one, but she's able to blink away to safety.
Absolutely, and no camps taken yet, so we're a little behind on the camp timer, but not any deaths there. It's kind of a bit harder for teams to go in and steal.
Yeah, I think Clouded Mines will have theirs done. Actually, both teams, I think, are going to have theirs done in time, so they'll be ready to go and burn if they want. Nubrak down in the bottom lane just soaking those last minions, and top lane's all clean, so they'll both be ready to come down and party. Is Malthael, is he looking at that camp, or is he just making sure Artanis does it? I don't know.
Just scoping the lane out there, I think. I don't think he'll move in there. Perfect.
Right. Big orb misses there. And Clouded Mines choosing to play a little defense here.
Yeah, we see Trelana go up and starting to attack the Immortal there as well, which is what we kind of would expect to see. At least get some cheap damage done.
Oh, nice sounds coming out. Some low health bars. I think everyone's going to be okay. Peach's got to get back. But she is able to walk away. Stukov is safe. The Phoenix is a little bit low too, but doing a good job of staying at range, so they're not able to punish him. And we are at halftime. Clouded Mines slightly ahead, so both teams have the good burn here. So I would expect them to just
race and trade,
just rip it. Yeah.
Whoever
wins is going to have a very low shield anyway, so they'll just do what they can.
But I think we might see Crimson 5 come out ahead on this one.
Wow. Have you ever seen anything that close? 3-0. That's like not even an auto attack. That's someone breathing on it. So
yeah.
But it does go over to Clouded Mines, so they get the first Immortal.
Oh, Lucio escaping barely there. Ooh.
Almost get the first kill, but they don't. We still haven't had first blood yet. 4 minutes in. Very surprising.
Just the patience from these teams here. It's going to show you they belong in this set here. It's exciting times here, Rackham.
Yep, we expect it to be a good match for that reason. And are they going to get the fort? I don't know.
They're going to get a lot of damage down. They may get it here, Rackham. I think they got the poke to do this. Ruffian looking a bit low there, half health, but
yep,
I think go just sneeze on it. It's going down. And a new rack with that.
So we get periodic catapults and XP, just like the tooltip told you. Let's take a look at the bottom lane here. Keen and Shadonis just kind of chilling out. A little gentleman screaming. But in the top lane, we've got a fight breaking out, so let's go back up there. Lucio finishes his boot quest.
Yeah, so it was good on him. And just a bit late on that dive in from Clouded Mines there. Otherwise, that Lucio may have been singing a different song there. But Treywork taking a lot of damage there. I think we're going to see Clouded Mines blow their way in on this.
Yep, Johanna had to walk all the way through the silence, and that's like a walk of shame. That's the only way you have to go, and you can't pop your D. You just got to walk through it and just take it.
Oh, and
it feels bad.
Bottom lane here, we got a rotation down, but we got Kian fighting Shadonis over this bottom camp here.
Did Malthael take Dial? Yeah, he took Dial alone. So if he can get Artanis 1v1, he's just gonna rip him apart. So, and Artanis is gonna go back and Hearth. So we have a blue camp marching top and a blue camp marching bottom. Clouded Mines doing a good job keeping the macro flowing.
Yep. Just the pressure on. I think we might see maybe most of this this first keep go down here. I think we'll get maybe half health. Third, that's not too bad. That's a good start.
Yeah, if you want to correct him and tell him that's a fort, not a keep, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, I wouldn't be that pedantic, but if you want to be, I'm not going to say anything about it.
Yikes! I think I'm down with something. I got to go here, Rackham. Ah.
All right, so we've got the defensive positioning for the Immortals here, and no, we don't. That's offensive. Duh. See, I can't tell the color red from blue. We're a good pair. We're a good pair. Duh.
We may have first blood here. First blood going down. Oh, we do finally see first blood with Johanna going down and Tens coming online for Clouded Mines.
And Nubrak getting the kill. Do you think he's yelling into his microphone, "I'm not going to carry the DPS all night"? I'll bet he is. I'll bet he's just going crazy right now.
If it were me, I would be. At one time, I get more kills than everyone else.
So Crimson 5, seeing that Cloud of Mines has 10 and a large advantage, they're not going to press it. Probably a wise play, so they're going to get their camp. Everybody knows they're doing their camp because it's still lit up, but Cloud of Mines is going to come back and do their camp. So we'll have camps pushing and the Immortal with a fairly big shield on it. So let's see how it goes.
It's a good push. I would expect on this, pending any thing with 10 online now for both teams. We're looking at keep wall at least now.
Yeah, I think that fort's a foregone conclusion. They're just going to use it to defend a little bit, but don't even try. It's gonna go down.
Okay, so we see Lucio get put under, but Ming makes quick work of the cocoon there. Blessed Shield coming out.
Yeah, I thought that was a Blessed Shield. Hit 3, but no one else in position really to follow up. So, yep. And that keep wall, there's half of it. And the nice silence. Johannes got to back up and protect herself a little bit there. They're gonna get the entire keep wall for sure.
Absolutely. Well, Cloud of Mines is calling that a win, just backing off for good pressure, good push, and Kian doing Kian things in the top lane. About a full level lead here. Catapult pushing on the wall, and Kian starting that upper camp there.
Yeah, and with Artanis having to come down for the defense, Kian's in pretty good shape. He's healthy, got some mana, and he's good to go. And Ruffian and Trelena come down and attack the camp bottom, and Lucio. Yeah, got silence, couldn't drop the beat, couldn't drop anything, so he'll have another 18 seconds to think about it.
Just that classic face check the bush. Face check never wins, friends.
Wait, we're not supposed to face check? You're telling me this now? Oh, my goodness.
I mean, Rackham. Come on, as someone who's been on this, I thought you've learned after watching this.
I thought the healer is supposed to, because he can heal himself up. He should be the one to walk in, but I guess not. This has completely turned my ideas upside down.
Oh man. Well, Rackham thinks about it. We see Cloud of Mines pushing in the bottom lane here, taking some doing some work on that the keep in the bottom lane there, setting up for some extra pressure.
Yep, Kian did come down to join that fight, so I thought maybe they were going to try and get aggressive there, but really, there's no reason for them to make a play. I mean, you've got 4-2 in structures, and they've got a talent lead, so if you can make an aggressive play safely, good to do it, but I always like to say, don't make a play when you don't have to. At this point, you play the map, you burn, and Val is just waiting there, so it's just smart conservative play. I like it.
Yep, absolutely. But again, same thing. We see Kian going and starting attacking on their Immortal, and the defensive position coming up now to protect Kian. A little bit of a brawl here. Might be a little overzealous from Crimson 5, but Star Knight's pretty low.
Yeah, Manubrak's in some trouble for sure. The beam comes out. I don't think it landed on anyone. Did a little damage to the Immortal, and Kian gets a stack on the last rites, and then Vala finishes off Phoenix, but I think I give most of that to Stukov. That silence did most of the work, so...
That was great silence there.
Yep, so that's going to take us to halftime. Yeah. And we are going to get the defensive burn, but Cloud of Mines doesn't care. They're going to come to the right side of the map. Crimson 5's got to go back and clear their keep top, so they're going to get a full Immortal. So we saw an Immortal with a shield of 3 and an Immortal with 100% in the same game. Crazy times we live in, sir.
The end times for sure, Rackham. But on that one, I think I would like to see Crimson 5 just wait just a bit longer to engage there. They didn't have their 13 talents, so a bit of a good advantage for Cloud of Mines going into that offensive-defensive positioning there.
So Star Knight, are they cooking up something down here? They're looking for a bad rotation, and they find Johanna in the bush, but of course she's going to be able to get out of there because she's got Immortal Johanna powers.
Mm-hmm. That's JoJo. And pushing. Meanwhile, looking at the off lane here, we have our lone catapult and our little minions trying to do as much damage as they can down there.
Yeah, so if you're Crimson 5, what do you do here? You got pressure on both keeps. Obviously, a lot of pressure on the top keep. And what do you do to get back into this game? Well, I guess killing an Uberak's probably a good start. And then if you can take Valo with it, that's also good. And Junkrat's going to have to peace out. Is the keep going to go, though? Are they going to get the keep? And if so, do you declare that to be worth? I think you probably do.
I think they don't get the keep here. It's sneezed on, but I think that is a win for Crimson 5 there. Something they need to get back into it. Some death timer is getting a bit longer on the side of Cloud of Mine, so they should be able to secure that top camp, perhaps start pushing and maybe taking that fort, and even out the lane pressure with Cloud of Mines.
Yep. You've got 5v3 here for a little bit, so they come up to take the top camp. Cloud of Mine seeing that they're top, going to take the bottom. Martinez is, he's not going to contest that. It's just him by himself. So they will have camps pushing against each other in opposite lanes. And let's see what happens top. Cloud of Mine's probably going to be able to get back to defend this. They do have the 16 talent advantage, so Crimson 5's got to be aware of that just a little bit.
Yep. You want to see them soak that bottom lane there. Hopefully they can pick this 16 talent up before the next Immortal, which they should. But you want to see them not engage anything and just kind of soak it through until they hit 16s.
Yeah, and with that full level disadvantage, right now they're at a talent disadvantage, but if they can get on an even, 16, even a 16 to 17, might be smart to try and take a fight before you get 20 to 19.
Oh yeah, they have to look at that. Obviously with Cloud of Mines being a full level ahead here, it's time's going down. But in the bottom line, we're looking at Artanis is about to die. Artanis goes down. Johanna is cocooned here. Will we see some follow up for that? We see the silence come out. We see Trelana just misses a little bit there, but Cloud of Mine still pushing in hard here. Kian's getting pretty low, but I think they're gonna get out with just losing Artanis in the bottom lane there.
That was a nice little CC chain they pulled with the Rain of Vengeance at the end to just lock Artanis down and seal his fate.
Oh, absolutely, and it's what you didn't want to see right from Crimson Chin there, or Crimson 5 there either, getting caught right before Immortal and 16s come online.
All right, so we have the Immortals up. We do have 17, 16. Everyone's on the same talent tier. Cloud of Mine's they're just going to play defensively while Val.
Junkrat, Ruffian with that boop to separate out Lucio before he could hit his high five. Just an amazing boop there by Ruffian.
So do you call that a low five? Is that what that is?
Oh, that's just a sad day there. Sad day. Keep those dad jokes back in that central time zone, sir.
He'll be back. He'll be back in 24 seconds to redeem himself. But the red Immortal goes down. Blue Immortal has about a 75% shield, and Malthiel working on that camp. So they'll have a camp on the backside. Yeah. And let's see, which lane is the camp's going to come down in the lane too. So everything is going to be happening in the bottom lane. So let's get down there and take a look at it.
Lots of pressure coming in.
Yeah, Star once again being real patient in the shadows there, waiting for that battle rotation. And Johanna, she doesn't. She walks around safely. Probably smart.
Yes, for the best there, eating that Junkrat. But then we got Star Knight coming in, putting down. Oh, nice. That's a real good from Manga Man right there. Double kill coming in for our Crimson 5 here, and they'll be able to shred this Immortal. They'll lose the keep down below, but they have a camp pushing up top, and they're starting to kind of claw their way back into this game here, Rackham.
Yep, they're a 5v3, so I'd like to see them take a building. Of course, they're going to have to deal with the Immortal. They don't take any damage, just damage to the shield. That'll regenerate. So are they going to head up top? I see 4 of them coming that way. Are they going to... this might be trouble at the camp. If they rush that camp as 4...
Yep.
Last thing you want to see for Cloud of Mines is for them to stagger. Yeah, they got to leave.
Yep, and there it is. And everyone gets out there. They're chasing after Peach here. Peach gets the slow with the... I don't even know what the talent is. It's someone who plays Dukov pretty well there, whatever the W is. Oh, man. Rackham, help me out here.
If you had asked me that, not on camera, I probably could have told you, but right now I'm blanking. Let's just call it the bad booger. He throws the bad booger as opposed to the good
bad booger. I love it. That's great. Really, really good job by Cloud of Mines and Beach to get out of there.
Chad, help us out. Someone look up the name of that talent and put it in chat. It's killing me that I don't know that right now. It's destroying my will to live.
We're the worst healer mains ever, Rackham.
But what's not destroyed is the top four. Top four is still at 100%. In the bottom lane, Maltheo looking at the Artanis, but unfortunately Artanis got friends, and Main
Kian.
has a beam. Oh, and wow, two beams. Two beams greater than one Maltheo. That's how the math works out. So
yes.
Kian's going to have to take a little break here.
Yep, but meanwhile, top lane, Cloud of Minds just said, you know what, King can go down, that's fine. We'll go ahead and we will take the top keep as well.
All right, so we have 1-4 down. So the map is still definitely in Cloud of Mind's favor, and they do have 2019, but that's not going to be for long. Maltheol's back up. Did he take the talent that brings him back? Yeah, no one can stop death. So as long as he doesn't die again, he'll be good.
And so, I mean, Rackham, Last Immortal wins here, I would suspect here. So what do you do if you're Crimson 5 on this?
Oh man, I mean, yeah, 2019. Can you afford to give out the Immortal? I mean, do you have? I know I like to make a safe play and don't cost your team the game, but can you afford to do this? I mean, it's going to be about 50%.
Yep.
So wow.
I think we're going to find out here, and we have Star Knight going in, a nice cleanse from Rewind to get him out of that stun. Johanna did blow Bless's shield there, though, so they will not have that going into this last stand.
So they do have a camp pushing bottom. I think Maltheo's going to go clean that up, so that won't be a factor. Oof. So 5 heroes plus an Immortal probably does the core. Do you kill the Immortal first if you're Crimson 5, or do you maybe play behind the Immortal, kill the heroes, and then turn around and hope that you can get the Immortal before bad things happen?
I think you poke as much as you can, but you gotta pick a fight here and get a little bit of a reprieve from the 5 attacking. But we see Phoenix getting silenced in there, stunned, down, dead. Phoenix is just erased from all the CC and silences there. You cannot press buttons, Rackham, if you cannot get out of that silence.
Yep, that's why I left Stukov. If you can't press a button, you can't beat me. And Johanna has the D, but was unable to press it there. So core is going down. That's going to be down to 40%, and the Immortal is going to take it down regardless of what everyone else does. So that is going to be game 1 going over to Clouded Minds. All right, let's head over to the game summary and get a little tail of the tape going here. Alrighty. So damage. So Maltheo from the solo lane leading in damage, beating out Ruffian's Junkrat by like less than 400. So if I were him, I'd be talking a little bit of smack about that. Kills, we had 95. I mean, it was a pretty close game. We didn't get first blood until like 4.5 minutes in. If you're going to name an MVP that game, who's your MVP going to be?
Oh, on this, I think I have to go Kian on that first one. Just his domination in the solo lane there really helped Cloud of Minds, start putting the pressure on and allowing them to start going in, getting some stuns, getting some kills. But all starts from not having to worry about your solo lane and helping with that. So I think Kian on that Maltheo takes the MVP for me on game 1.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there at all. He enabled the 4-man to do what the 4-man needed to do without even needing help. So well played, Maltheo. So let me get over to the map screen, and the one power I have as a caster, the one thing I get to do is I get to give teams points. So let's make sure I give it to the right team, and Clouded Minds gets points. So that is 1-0. So we are going to step away for a quick break, and we'll be back with game 2.
Commence combat operations. Four. Protector online.
Good night.
This technology needs more work.
The swarm is eternal. We evolve. We conquer. We will consume all within the Nexus. Your villains, your heroes will all become part of my brood. Okay, fine. You two. You will try to resist, but it is only a matter of time, for the swarm is eternal.
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
Smells like the best.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So we have a 1-0 situation, and it looks like Star Knight's Cloud of Mines team will have map pick. So Crimson 5 has decided they want hero pick. Teams are still talking it over. So, Kian, where do you think we're going to go for game two? Or, you're not Kian, you're Death Punisher, right? And who am I? I'm Rackham, you're Death Punisher? Got it.
We all
Death
agree with Kian.
Punisher.
It's fine, Rackham.
Well, we were just talking about him in the off break. So, who do you where do we go? There's who, what, when, where, why. Do you smell burning toast? Maybe that's just me. Let's reset. Where do you think we're gonna go for game two? I had a very long day. Where do you think we're gonna go for game two, my friend?
Oh, as someone who's done extensive research on both these teams in the hour that I had to get ready for this, I would like to see a Garden of Terror. I don't know why I like the map a lot. It's a fun. It's lots of things happening on the map between all the camps on the map, the macro. Again, some objective fighting, which is the name of the game in HOTS here. I would like to see that personally. Maybe a larger map to see if Cloud of Mines can really just hammer home the macro, or if Crimson 5 is wanting to come back and say, you know what, we got the macro game intact. Let's do some Cursed Hollow here.
Yeah, you're right. We don't see a lot of cursed, or not a lot of Garden of Terror, and I actually don't have stats on that. I didn't think to even look into that, but it is a real macro focus. You're right there, so I can see that. I want to see Braxis hold out. And with Kean being the MVP of Game 1, if I were him, I'd be screaming, let's play Braxis, because it's a really good solo later map, and he'll be on camera more. So if I were him, I'd be selfish about that. I don't know where the Cloud of Minds likes to play that a lot. I know they have a little bit in the past, so we could see that. But there is also something satisfying about going to Cursed Hollow, the map where everything started. And we are going to Cursed Hollow, you sick genius, you.
I tell you, some days, Rackham. Some days.
All right, let them know that we are ready, and they can start whenever they want.
Rackham, you talking about original maps? It's all about the Oh, what was it? What was the where you go grab the pumpkins? The cave one. What was that called?
Haunted Mines.
Haunted Mines. That is my OG.
So I liked that map when they brought it back the second time. The first time, I didn't like it because you ignored the objective and played the camps, and it made, because the objective was cool, and there were spots where you could look through the map, and from the top you could actually see the heroes in the bottom of the map, like through little. As a developer, I think stuff like that is cool. But as a developer, yes. I don't want to maintain that. Like, oh, okay, now we have Deathwing who can fly, but he's underground. What happens when he flies? And it just, I believe it's still broken for him to this day. I don't remember what the problem is, but it just doesn't work. So, moment of silence. Haunted Minds will never come back. But once they reworked the camps, I did like the strategy there. When the game launched, was Cursed Hollow the only map that we had? I know it's the one that when you start off playing, you play your first matches on Cursed Hollow until you graduate, but I don't remember if we had other maps when the game launched. It's been so long. I thought
Haunted Mines was there. I'm gonna have to figure this out as we're waiting for Crimson 5 to give the old ready sign here.
I don't know. Go Google Powers and go look it up. I feel like I should know that, but I looked the other day and it says I've been playing for HOTS. I've been playing HOTS for 8 years. That is a very, very long time.
Ooh, buddy.
Yep, I didn't play in the first bits of the tech alpha when it was all friends and family and important people, but I got into it as soon as I could, and I don't know why, because I don't like WoW. I played WoW. I hated WoW PvP because I just wasn't very good at it, but for some reason I thought I wanted to give this Heroes of the Storm thing a try, and I never played a MOBA. Do you know, it took me like 3 weeks of playing before I realized the little eye that appears above your head when you're in a bush means you're invisible. I had no idea what that eye meant.
Oh, Rackham, that warms my heart. We're talking original battlegrounds. Blackheart's Curse, Hollow, Dragonshire, Haunted Mines, and Garden of Terror were the original 5 maps in the game.
Oh, Haunted Mines. Oh, the old Garden of Terror with the Shambler. I almost forgot about that. All right, let's see what we do draft-wise. So, Crimson 5, first pick, first ban. That's just the way the game works. If you're watching this, you probably already know that, but just in case you didn't, that's how it works. I'll tell you something else, and I can't believe I'm going to admit this on stream. I played this game for almost a month before I realized it wasn't a coincidence I had never played on the red team. I was like, I'm always playing on the blue team. And then I realized, because you always play on the blue team, and the light bulb went off above my head. So feel free to mock me for that, chat.
You beautiful soul.
So Ruffian gets her Junkrat target banned. Peach gets her Stukov target ban. Well, that's not a target ban. That's just a good ban. But Tracer also gets the target ban. So I want to know who the good Tracer player is, but I don't think we're going to see it tonight.
Not at all. And Vala coming out banned as well, so Trolana does not get to play Vala again.
Poor guy.
So Curse large map, Rackham, do you think we see some global action here, or just our standard fare of Rhaegar? I don't think I've ever said that before.
We're not going to see the Brightwing. My guess is we see the Anduin out of Cloud of Mines, because Stukov, in my mind, Stukov Anduin 1-2. If you can get one of them, you probably take them. But you might also see Brightwing. Who do we have? Dahaka's up. Falstad is up. I think I've got some Falstad players on Cloud of Mines. So, but we don't mess around. We go with Johanna and Malthiel. So Kian says it worked last game. Let's do it again. And there's the Dahaka. Look at us, geniuses, I say.
Oh man, do we expect Crimson 5 Rackham to maybe throw out some cheeky stuff? Maybe a Abathur, double support here, let Rhaegar camp the entire time and get a secondary healer in here. Maybe some Lost Vikings.
Yeah, we could with the Dahaka. I don't expect Vikings here because you have the global. So if you're going to go Vikings, in my mind, you put together a 4-man murder crew and just roam around and let the Vikings deal with that. But I guess Dahaka could work with it. I'm going to say we probably don't see it. Who do we get rid of? Who are you afraid of? We've already got a tank and healer, so I guess they get rid of Ming. And the Ming wasn't bad last game, so that's a good ban.
Yeah, I think looking at this right now, it's hard to tell without either DPS being picked. But you have a cleanse out of Rhaegar, you have some pretty bursty healing coming from him, but some instant lockdown with the Muradin. So maybe some follow up, maybe a Greymane to go in there and really just burst something down. Maybe a Lunara coming out here to kind of slowly poison and just slowly pick and murder people. It's up in the air here.
One player we will not see coming out is Anduin. So let's see, maybe we do see the Brightwing now, or maybe I don't know, maybe we see Deckard.
Brightwing, nope. There it is.
We do with the Brightwing and the Falstad. So they've got globals all over the place here, so they'll be able to keep up with the Haka.
Awesome, and the Weather Vane's letting us know that Mango Man is the Tracer.
All right, note to self: if you see Mango Man in Storm League, ban Tracer.
Boom, done. All right, so really leaning into the globals on Cloud of Mines here, allowing Brightwing to perhaps soak Falstad, also to be able to play in a lane and just kind of sit there and fly up for objectives. So if you're looking at Cloud of Mines, who do you pick up here with the last pick then?
Oh, maybe something Meiji, maybe Kel'Thas. I don't know if Trelina plays Kel'Thas much. Ming's gone, Gul'dan's gone.
Maybe a Raynor here.
Maybe Tassadar. Yeah, you could go with Jimmy Laner. Old 2-button Terry. I honestly don't know.
Tychus.
Tychus right up in Muradin's face, just pummeling him. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
His best prisoner turned amazing mercenary. Love it.
Yep. All right, so let's give you something pretty to look at instead of listening to us, and we'll see you on the other side for game 2.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light
Dead
bulb.
here. 4-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, here's Light Bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man Light Bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
All right, and we're back. So the intro is not long enough to cover someone's computer loading the game. So there we are, in the nick of time.
You did it, Rackham. So proud.
Yay, we did it. Go team. All right, so I'm going to introduce the blue team here first. We have Ruffian on Falstad, Star Knight on the Johanna, Trelena on the Tychus, Peach on the cute little Brightwing, and Kian on the not-so-cute Malthiel. What about the red corner?
All right, for Crimson 5, we have Treywork on Murd and Rewind on Rhaegar, Chairdiff on Gul'dan, Shadonis on Dahaka, and Mango Man on Phoenix again.
All right, so if I had to guess, I'll bet we see action in the center lane. What do you think? Is that a pretty good bet?
Oh, Rackham, I would take that bet. I would take that all day long.
All right, let's see. Tychus checking bushes with a grenade. Nobody there, sir. Nice try.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Dahaka's not even coming down. He's just, nope, I'm going to soak. I'm doing my job. That's my job.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pop up talents. So Ruffian's going to take the Gathering Storm and collect hammers with Falstad. We've got Phoenix collecting circles. Dahaka collecting essence. Gul'dan collecting his circles. And, of course, Muradin. It looks like he's collecting storm bolts, but he gets that at 10 automatically. So
always.
Why am I telling you that? You know that.
It's the first time, Rackham. I appreciate it.
I have 3 lanes to cover. I can't do this. Oh, Dahaka going to come up and help help deal with Falstad, but
Oh,
Falstad's going to be back at the gate.
That's a pretty big burrow there.
It does mean the bottom lane's not covered, so they'll need to send someone. It looks like Murd is going to come down so they don't miss any, or Phoenix is going to come down.
Yeah.
And Cloud of Mines wastes no time taking that camp, and Crimson 5 doing the same.
Absolutely. You do like how Cloud of Mines is doing the order for the camps. We want to take those giants first, or I'm sorry, the bruisers first, and then let the siege giants go up top during the objective because of positioning there.
Yep, I actually knew that. I know you think you have a big brain. Mine's not quite as big, but that was one thing I did know. I didn't know that I was going to be on the blue team all the time, but I did know that.
Oh, rack 'em.
So the camps are going to duke it out here, a little closer to the wall, but for Crimson 5, but I don't think it's going to do a whole lot of damage here. Both teams going to commit a lot of resources to cleaning that up. Although, actually, Red Camp is still going. I take that back. They've still got that spell shield. They're going to fight under it. My guess is it's going to be ripped down pretty quickly, but they're going to try.
All right, so Peach the teleport. Little quick there, but let's see. Did Peach take? We took Hyper Shift, so just hang around some minions, Peach, and you'll get that teleport back up here. We have Rhaegar starting camp over on the red team, and then also Keen and Peach back on their giants now.
All right, it's going to
be look at the top lane here. Oh, I'm sorry, Rackham, go ahead.
No, let's go top lane. We're there.
Well, we're gonna. So I was just gonna say we have both globals in the top lane, so you like to see that there. That's a good matchup for either Ruffian or Shadonis to go down when the other person is going down. But we see Shadonis backing now, and Ruffian staying in lane. So I expect a little bit of an advantage in top lane here from Ruffian pushing the Siege Giants in.
Yep, I'm assuming they both have their global up, so they'll be joining the fight here shortly. Brightwing in the back going to try and channel. She's one of the only healers that can heal while she's channeling. She almost gets it off. Nice drag there, I think, from Dahaka. And we've got Murden a little bit low. He's going to back up and let that second wind start and get him healed back up. So Falstad has joined the fight. Now Tyke is going to try and channel. I don't know. He might get it. They might have zoned him off just long enough. So they're going to get it, and I expect them to make their way back up to the top lane. Someone's going to have to walk up there because Falstad's not going to be able to fly right now. And in the meantime, we've got 3 in the bottom lane for Crimson 5. Malthiel's got to have to deal with all of them. But I think, yeah, well, they're going to get one of the towers down with that Siege Giant. One more rock. Nope, not quite.
That's good. Well played by Crimson 5 there, although they didn't get the objective. They saw long enough to get 7s and clear that top lane. And Mango Man was able to go up there while Dahaka burrowed down and clear out those giants and get some counter pressure going up top here. So, even though they didn't get the objective on the first curse or the first tribute rather, they hung in there and got their what am I trying to say here? Their experience evened out.
Yep, we're almost dead even on experience, so Ken's going to be here just about the same time. I don't think it'll be here before this objective gets here. Actually, no. Crimson 5 is going to get it maybe a little bit faster. Oh, but not if Gul'dan goes down. That's how you even up the experience gap. Yep. He's coming in with a nice shift onto Tychus. Oh, speaking of Tychus, doing a lot of damage on Murden, and Murden does walk away. He's actually going to have to back. So this should be Cloud of Mind's objective if they're snappy.
Yep, we'll see that. And that was just unfortunate for Gul'dan being in a small corridor. Johanna was able to get 2 people caught with her, was it the Q punish there. So she was able to slow them down and just leave enough time for everyone else to come in and punish Gul'dan for being in a bad spot there.
So Cloud of Mind's taking their boss. I really like this play. If I get up 2-0, I don't really care about getting the third one right away. So if you can get the boss quickly enough and have it on the board while you're getting the third one, you make everyone make a big decision. So they're going to have decision time.
It's good plays when you're getting some kills like that. It's able to do that. But because of the kills, though, even though we see that, we do see level 10s coming in for the side of Crimson 5 first, Rackham.
Yep. Do we have Playmaker? Nope. Avatar. Just going to be big and safe. Probably the better play, but it's like to see Haymaker. People be thrown all over the place. It's not to be, though. It's not to be. So I'm assuming Brightwing has her Z. I haven't seen her use it recently.
All right, good flush of shield there. Shadonis is going in. Kian's going in and just wreaking Kian havoc there. We're going to see maybe his ult come out. Shadonis is going down. There's no escaping. Good fear to get out of there, but unfortunately Malthael is following along. Cheritif is going down there as well. So 2 kills to nothing there in that fight. Curse goes to Cloud of Mines, and Boss is pushing bottom here, Rackham.
Yep. How healthy is that boss? It's about 60% health. Yeah. And has a little escort. So minions, the red minions, are going to go very quickly because they are indeed cursed. Yeah,
I like this play here from Cloud of Mines as well. They're just going to walk in, start, and it says, this Siege Giant camp is mine. Get out of here, Muradin. And they're going to secure that with a lot of pressure coming in the bottom lane here.
Yep.
So if you're Cloud of Mines, do you look for a keep here in the bottom lane, Rackham?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have to defend against the other players, but you don't have to defend against everything else. So make hay while the sun is shining, I believe the expression is. And the ancestral goes off, and was that a self-ancestral on Rhaegar? I think it was.
It was.
Dahaka not low. One of them was going to go down, and as the healer, I can't heal you if I'm dead, so I'm going to throw that on myself every single time.
I was wondering there, that was a misclick, Rackham. I didn't look at the health there, but Dahaka was pretty low, and they're right by each other, so... if it were me, I would have fat fingered that real bad.
I probably would have healed someone random. I probably would have healed someone on the other team somehow. I would have made it happen. My fingers old and slow. All right, so we have the top bottom keep's gone, bottom fort is gone, top fort is gone, and now mid fort is gone. So we are looking at a 6-2 structure advantage. So if you're Crimson 5, what do you do to get back into this game? What's your primary focus? If you're in comms, what are you focusing on right now?
You got to start picking some better engages here. I think that having Phoenix top there is not really helping a whole lot. You got to have Dahaka in the off lane and have your 4-man be your 4-man here. And secondly, you got to keep soaking. Like Crimson 5, they are really close on level here. They're only half a level down away from 13s. So you kind of just have to keep keep soaking and get in there and go from there. But we say that Dahaka looks like he's getting engaged upon. He's able to burrow down and kind of relieve some of that pressure, and they're able to chase off that. But they have no healer with them. So if it were me, I had Cloud of Mines, I would just go into this. They have no healer, and we see Dahaka finally go back down.
There's the beam. Doesn't scare anyone off too badly though. So that's 5v4. Do you take the boss?
I would have hired Cloud of Mines. Yep. 15 seconds. You have enough shred there. I would do it.
Ruffian says, that's my boss. Let's come, everyone. Let's have a good time. Let's party on the boss.
Yep. Star Knight is pretty low there. I think Peach might have a teleport up here in a few more seconds. So we'll see what's happening here. I mean, it's... we have Gus on the side of Falset as well, so we see Ruffian get in position. But Ruffian, I think, is going to go down there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good boss steal here. That's exactly what you need if you're Crimson 5 to go ahead and kind of get back in this game here. A couple kills, a boss steal. That's a win. Win in my books any day of the week.
That was a really, really nice ancestral too. I think that kind of turned the fight. So MVP of that fight, Rhaegar with the Cleanse Ancestral. So Falset's going to go and Falset have a tap. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to contest this, right?
I think they saw.
Poke it.
Yep. You got Peach here now, so we got another interrupt there. That's great. So a couple auto attacks there. If you're Cloud of Mines, you saw long enough. I think you're okay to kind of keep the pressure on and perhaps force everyone to rotate down here.
Yep. Tyke is still up in the top dealing with it. They're going to leave the boss. The boss might take most of the fort, but it's not that important at this point. You want him to get down here for the fight.
Yep, absolutely. So we see if this might be our first 5-on-5. A good tongue, good drag on Ruffian. Fear comes out, fearing Peach. Oh, Beam comes in. Ruffian with the gust to kind of clear everyone out. Kind of saves her entire, at least her and Peach. We have Trelana getting on the Muradin there, but Muradin stuns. Everyone's going back in here. You got a lot of focus, a lot of different people going in different things. Peach is getting pretty low, goes in. Kian gets dragged. Kian is low on health, and Kian goes down.
So that should turn the objective over to Crimson 5. I don't know if they'll take that boss. That seems a little bit ballsy. They are fairly healthy, so
20 seconds, waiting for it. Gus is down for another
maybe.
25 seconds, so if they're counting timers, they do have a
Yeah.
little bit of an advantage right now. But I think they'll
Yeah.
see them walk away here.
Yep. So they're gonna head up mid and push and try and get that fort. It's not a bad
Absolutely.
play. Take a
Yep.
building if you can get it, especially when you're down structures. Anytime you can take one as a bonus, and they'll have 16 just a shade before Cloud of Mines here, unless
Right.
something miraculous happens in the other direction. So that's 16. They have a talent advantage and
Odin.
5v5. Yep.
Odin is out now.
Oh, Odin's down. You are correct, sir. I see. Yeah. So Phoenix is down. Other than that, we've
Right.
got a whole truckload of ults ready to rock.
Yep. So if it were me, Rackham, I would have Cloud of Mines. Just give this objective. You're down talent. You see them all there. You have Gus. Just go for boss. You can rip that. And let them have this. Easy trade. Doesn't get them anything
Yep.
right now.
Yep, and it's a lane. Well, all the lanes have no forts, so that's
Yep.
going to go. Actually, that's going to go straight to core. There's not
Yep,
even a keep
yep.
in that lane, so
So-
they're going to have to deal with it.
Yep, Bosch just allows them to clear stuff. But we see Crimson 5 now is going to respond, but they're going to be too late for this one. So maybe we catch a Phoenix out here. Yep, we do catch Phoenix. And we catch... Oh, and Phoenix is
Oh,
down. We're face checking again. Almost escapes, but Brightwing said, no way, Jose. You are
Yeah,
gone.
that was a nice polymorph. Stahaka is going to be able to get away. In the meantime, in the bottom lane, we have a boss just casually pushing along at 100% health, so someone's going to have to deal with that boss as well. All right, they take the same play. They take the Siege Giants to supplement the boss.
I think they go after the Dahaka here. That's an easy Dahaka kill. Yep, Dahaka down. I think you look to try to end here if you're Cloud of Mines. 40 seconds on that. You have Fear out now as well, so you got a little bit of poke. Gus from Ruffian, and this is perhaps game here.
Yeah, I think you've got to try. Maybe you have a hand on the abort handle just in case you can't finish, but there's no reason not to try here with the 5v4.
Yep.
Nice Gus to just disrupt everyone, push them back to their house, and that is
Yep.
going to be enough to get them out of the way and let the boss do the work. And that is going to be 2-0. So I said earlier, Crimson 5 doesn't play a lot of 2-1s one way or the other, so we're not messing around. We get time to go play our own games maybe. So let's head over to the game summary. And what do we got going on here? So Gul'dan top damage in the game. Wasn't enough to keep the team winning though. 7-3. Once again, another kind of tight game. It's not like a 19-4 bloodbath. It was pretty close. So
Yeah.
MVP. Who's your MVP for game 2?
Oh gosh, this is a hard one, Rack. I think the entire Cloud of Mines team played really, really well. If it were me, I'm biased. I'm biased to healer. I might give this one to Peach with a lot of timely saves in there, but you have Falstad taking over the soaking role and doing a really good job playing that offlane with Ruffian there. So I think Ruffian just ekes this one out for me.
I think I'm going to have to go with Johanna. Because Johanna, she's the kitchen sink. She can do everything. Doesn't get enough credit, but there were a lot of plays where she was in there. I don't think she finished the Subdue quest. 5 demerits for not hitting 4 at once, but that's a hard quest to finish. But she just had some nice condemns. Okay, I'm going to pull everyone together, let my team do some damage, and was just generally solid. So I'm going to give a tip of the hat to Johanna. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to see if we can get someone from Cloud of Mines for an interview, and we'll catch up with you then.